Welcome, race fans. Here we are at IWCR Gen 6 Series at Homestead tonight. They're going to be turning 125 laps here. And, well, I did have my partner in crime here in TeamSpeak with me, but he apparently moved for a moment, so we'll give him that time. But anyhow, these guys are getting ready for a pretty good race here. So in the meantime, we'll kind of kick back here and relax. They got about 6 minutes till qualifying, and we'll kind of stay tuned with that. It is open qualifying. They'll go out and turn the best lap they can, and once they're done, they'll take the top 15, I believe it is, and be able to go out there again and try to better their laps. So hopefully they can do it, and we'll be here to watch it firsthand. So thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV. I appreciate all you viewers, and hopefully these guys do put on a great show as usual here for you viewers.
Can you show me the 24 car? Yes. Okay, you got him in the right scheme. I don't. Yeah, I don't have him in the right paint, so. Yep, it's right.
Okay, about a little less than a minute and a half here until qualifying, so stay with us, folks.
It's about to get real, Rudy.
Yes, it is. It's gonna hear just about 10 seconds.
Nice field tonight, too.
Yeah, pretty good field.
About 33 cars.
Okay, we are about to make it real right now, Roger.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
For
gonna
the next 12 minutes, it's going to be about as real as it gets right here.
Yes, sir. We're gonna go ahead and play our national anthem now for everybody. So we'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, Roger, we're back here and live, ready to rock and roll. These guys are already taking off out of pits and ready to turn some laps, huh?
Yeah, they are. Several drivers heading out.
Homestead, you know what? I'll tell you, Roger, this is one of my favorite tracks. I love this track. It just seems like it's so much fun to drive, no matter what you're in out here.
Yeah, this is a pretty good track to get some great side-by-side racing. And so, wow, Jason Berg just really about wrecked it off before there. You get some good side-by-side racing here. And guys that can handle themselves really can put on a heck of a show. We've seen several here on this broadcast, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to some of these really fast guys up here racing hard in the front, especially towards the end of this thing. This is going to be a great race.
That's for sure, my friend. And these guys know how to get around these tracks. I mean, they've probably been working on these setups for all week now, and they're doing a great job of it, I'll tell you.
Brian Willis is sitting atop, or actually Matt Spangler is sitting atop the pile on right now, 30.06. Pretty tricky little lap there. Looking for John Schweikert, and I'm not seeing him yet. There he finally is, going down the back stretch. Front three in qualifying under the 30.2 mark, so we'll see some times probably pick up in the second round if you guys got anything at all.
Went into the wall there.
Schweigert's first run out, 30.124, puts him third. Galen Gidman, Alan Bowes, 30.137 in the fourth. Galen Gidman fifth right now. I think top 12 going on.
Top 12, is that what it is? Okay.
I think the top 12 are going on
Okay.
this second round. Steve Pearson jumps inside the top 10. 30.261. A couple tenths off of the leaders, but all you want to do is be in that top 12 so that you can get in that second round, and then the track will be a whole lot clearer. You won't have all the other traffic to deal with. And
McClintock there in fifth, knocking Gidman off of the fifth place.
Crabtree sixth,
Yeah,
seventh. I'm
Ooh.
shocked by that.
I know, me too. Well, you know, he's one of them guys, though, that likes to play that mind game with you, and he might not be showing everything he's got right at the moment. He might come out here in the second round of qualifying and just really spank everybody. You never know.
That's possible. I'm watching David Rattler. He's rolling off pit road to make a second attempt right here. His first attempt only garnered him a 2.89. I'm pretty sure he's faster than that.
Ryan Wells, the new guy. Hope you got lots of water and lots of snacks.
Yeah, we might be here for a little bit. Never know. Could go really fast, too.
Yeah.
John Schweigert moves himself up to second. 30.089. Jumps over teammate Brian Wilson.
Yeah, look at
Jason Berg. Jason Berg up here with 30.127. Then gets in a big wreck. Galen Gidman just got in that big wreck. Ken Worley 6th, 30.149. Matt Spangler headed out for another run here. Try to improve on his pole setting time right now. My buddy Joe Roberts there, 13th, just barely outside of that top 12.
Now watching David
Patrick Crabtree, 29.939.
There you go. I told you.
Wow.
I told you. He just wasn't showing everything, or maybe he had the wrong setup in. And he went, whoopsie, I got the wrong setup in.
But David Rattler jumps to second, 30.051. So now we just got to see if Logan Sheets is going to make a run. That whole team up there. Corey Wilson sitting there in 12th, Foley in 11th, Galen Gibbon 10th, Ken Worley 9th, Jason Berg 8th. All of these guys waiting as we're down to about 2 minutes left in the session.
Here we are back with Galen Gidman's car turning white again. I had it.
I did too.
After I restarted trading paints, it was the blue and white like it's normally supposed to be, and now it's back to white.
He and Alan Bowes wrecking him up off of turn 4.
Yeah, see that. We should be down to about the last minute here. How long do they go? 15?
12.
12 minutes? Yeah.
12 minutes in the first session.
This should be about the last minute then. You know, everybody will be pulling them in on pit road. Excuse me.
Thomas Branner just went from about 20th to 9th.
Oh, wow.
Posted a 119 up there.
I see that. Wow. That's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a pretty good jump.
I think we're going to see some guys. 2 is going to be pretty rough on the guys, I think, tonight. Coming off of 2. There's that rough spot right up there close to the wall. And, well, I'll tell you what, the guys really struggle with. I think everybody struggles with that. You try not to hit it, but sometimes it's just unavoidable. You know, if you kind of get, if you don't hit your mark just perfect and you kind of come up close to that wall coming off of 2, you hit them bumps and you're right into the wall. It's going to be a rough place right there.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots. There's a spot down the center of turn 4 that's a little tricky too. If you hit it wrong, really makes the rear end get light and the car will come around pretty quick. It's about to wrap up right here.
All right.
Alright, so session 1 is officially ended. Top 15 moving on.
Very good. I wonder if Patrick Crabtree's going to try to go out there and best that time, you think?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, Less than, well, I guess, yeah, less than a tenth. Matt Spangler less than a tenth behind him. I don't know. If Matt could beat him on that, he may just sit there for a couple minutes and see if Matt can beat that, and if not, he might go out, maybe try to beat Matt again.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the way back to Corey Wilson. Corey Wilson will be the last one.
Yep, from 29.939 all the way to 30.201. Crabtree's going to head right on out, I think.
Well, there you go.
Well, maybe not. He and Spangler together. Be an interesting dynamic. Got Berg in that mix, and they're all going to try to do a little draft with each other.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, now they're going to go. Berg wanted to try to time it up and get a big separation. Crabtree's not going to have any of that. Brian Wilson and Johnny Schweikert sitting on pit road just waiting it out. And those two will go out together probably with about a minute and a half to go and try to do a draft lap real quick.
Well, let's see if Corey Wilson can pick up a spot. Nope, not that way. Not into the wall. Foley right now 13th. Let's see if he can't pick up some time there.
He's got damage on the left rear corner. I'm sure that's not helping his cause. Yep. He let that one go. Magic smoke's coming right out of it. Schweikert sitting at the end of pit road, just waiting. And there he rolls out. Ooh, David Rattler rolling out.
Got Matt Spangler right there with him. Not sure what. And now he's kind of not wanting to go. Maybe he's waiting on somebody.
Well, I think he was wanting to draft with Rattler, and Rattler just pulled her over and said, "Nope, not going to help you. Definitely not going to help you beat my teammate."
Right. Yeah, that's not good. Now he's heading out. Yeah, this used to be my favorite track in the trucks. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I could drive the heck out of this track in the truck. And then, I mean, I just had a, you know, and that was on the fixed setup too. And then we started working on making our own setups, and we had a setup that we built was just awesome. And then they wound up changing the tire model, and that messed that all up, of course. So they like to do that to keep everybody on their toes, I guess.
Yeah, you can have some pretty good side-by-side.
Looking like might be everybody is done. I don't see.
Yeah, I think everybody's done qualifying right now.
Huh. Well.
And they'll be advancing the session a little early, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, they'll check with everybody and see if everybody's happy with their qualifying times, and nobody's going to go back out and advance it along. Well, again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here tonight, watching the IWCR Gen 6 Series here at Homestead for 125 laps. Going to be a good race. Alright, they should be advancing it. Are you hearing anything down there, Roger?
They're getting ready to advance here pretty quick. They're going over some last minute details with the drivers and
Roger that.
making sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay. Well, looks like we've got Patrick Crabtree on the pole.
Yeah, we're going to have to go through this lineup pretty quick, Rudy.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get her going. They just advanced us.
Hold on. I got to get down there. Okay. Patrick Crabtree on the pole with a 29.939. Congratulations to him on the pole. In the second place there, the number 29 of Matt Spangler. In third, the number 27 of Brian Wilderson. In fourth, the number 09 of David Rattler. In fifth, the 08 of Travis Townsend. In sixth, the number 10 of Tyler McClintock. In seventh, the number 18 of Alan Bowes. In eighth, the number 1 of John Schweikert. In ninth, the number 24 of Thomas Brander. And in 10th, the number 86 of Jason Berg. Roger?
Ken Worley will start the 37 in the 11th position. 12th to Galen Gidman, the number 94 car. Johnny Reed Foley's in the number 3. He'll start 13th tonight. The 14th position, Michael Leiby in the number 5. Corey Wilson starts the 55 car in 15th. Joe Roberts starts that beautiful Valvoline machine, the number 6 car, in 16th. Nathan Sedlick, the 35 car, in 17th position. Stephen Pearson will start the number 96 in 18th. Thomas Lee will start the number 33 in the 19th position, and 20th position is the 54 of John Spisak. Rudy?
All right, in 21st, the number 9 of Randall Drake. In 22nd, the number 8 of Paul Crumry. In 23rd, the 47 of Keith Shaner. In 24th, the number 34 of Evan Matvieco. In 25th, the 14 of Greg Sleich. In 26th, the number 48 of John Berga. In 27th, the new guy here, coming out for the first time tonight in the number 20, Ryan Wells. In 28th, the number 84 of Greg Mathis. In 29th, the 81 of David Butterworth. And rounding out the 30th spot in the number 95, Vernon Margam. Roger.
Logan Sheets will start the 58 car 31st. The 32nd position goes to the 07 of DeAndre Artis. William Vandiver starts the 45 car in 34th. Mike Vining will start the number 72 in 36th position, and Matt Cucker is scheduled to start the 69 in 37th. However, I do believe Matt left the track this evening.
I believe he did too. Okay, we are ready to, we are live. Make sure we are live. Yes, we are. Ready to get this thing underway here, Roger.
And here's all the Ken Worley fans out on that WCR party patio, watching us in the team in the YouTube broadcast tonight. So welcome to all the viewers.
Yes, welcome. We like that. We like to have them guys in the chat there and pretty much keeping you company, Roger, because I don't see what's going on, but that's good.
You know what? I like to get down with the fans, go down into the throngs and find out what everybody's thinking and feeling. Go down there and harass a little bit, and take a little harassment. It's a lot of fun for me.
Absolutely.
Getting ready to fire this thing off here. Pace car ducks it off on the pit road. Patrick Crabtree nails the gas, green flag to the air. Underway.
Wow, what a start he got on that, didn't he?
He didn't waste no time. Just flat put that throttle down and said, "See you later, boys." Everybody trying to get single file real quick here.
Matt Spangler right there in second.
Ooh, Rattler.
Oh yeah,
trying to go for third already against Wilson.
Yes, sir. And it looks like he's going to take that third spot from Wilson easily. Brand new tires out there. Everybody's got, they're pretty brave out there on new tires. So.
Yeah, them feel goods are great. Rattler, man, he took that same wireless machine and just went right around and said, "Yeah, I got no time for this. I got to go."
Now Travis Townsend on the inside. Oh, and they almost touch. I believe they did touch. Right on the inside of Wilson.
I think Wilson's car's going to take a few laps to get the tires up to pressure, get a little temp in them. So I bet he's a little loose right now. He's just trying to hang on, maintain position until the car comes around. We might see him start working his way forward here just in the next 3 or 4 laps.
Waker in second right now, watching to see what's going to happen right ahead of him. Tyler McClintock 7th, moving forward. Alan Bowes falls back 1 spot, back to 8th after that start.
Wow, there is no give at all tonight.
Nope.
Townsend, Wilson got together again.
Oh, brother.
That cost Townsend a spot. He had to gather that car up. There's 0 give out there. Wilson laid right on his door.
That let Schweiker get by him. Schweiker moves up another spot into 5th. He gets by Travis Townsend. And now Now Travis Townsend's got a mirror full of Tyler McClintock. Somebody way down low there I seen. I'll tell you what, one heck of a lot of cars out there tonight, Roger.
Yeah, I saw smoke down low, but I couldn't find a car to go with it.
Yeah, I seen that too. It's starting to get spread out around the track quite a little bit. Vernon Markham, I wanted to go back and check on him because he is way off of the pace. Way back here all by himself in 33rd, nobody around him. I don't know if he got a bad start or slipped a little bit. Not really sure, but he is not that far from being lapped, Roger.
Townsend and Willis is side by side again. We'll see if there's any give this time.
I don't know. I think Willis is trying to keep him pinned straight down there, but you know the rule of thumb is that car always seems to wash uphill, but Travis Townsend does make it that time.
I think it is far better to give than to receive a false image in any case. So. Reed Foley working his way past Galen Gidman here for the 10th position, 9th position. 10th position, I guess. And he's on his way forward.
Yeah, Foley up to 10th. Them two like to race around each other, so that's no big surprise there. They have a lot of fun racing each other. You might see Johnny Reed Foley out ahead of Galen Gidman for a little bit. Now you looks like Galen Gidman trying to get a run back on him to get back by him. It looks like he did it.
We're 8 laps in. Mark Markham is about to go a lap down.
Yeah.
Crabtree just roared right past him.
Yes, sir.
Crabtree is on a rail tonight.
Yeah, he's got about 3/4 of a second already on David Rattler in second place. Matt Spangler hanging right on to Rattler's tail. Looked like looking to the inside there for a minute. I heard somebody hit the wall.
I've been here in that, and I keep looking for it, and I can't find anybody hitting the wall.
Somebody hit
That's
the
what's
wall.
in your Russian. Vernon Markham hit the wall in turns 1 and 2.
Okay, that must have been it then.
Yeah, he's way off the pace. I just happened to be coming back here to look at where Pearson and Roberts were racing because they're close together. I saw him coming down off the wall. He's almost into the wall again, 3 and 4. A lot of traffic coming at him.
What happened to Nathan Sedlick? He is off the track.
Well, I'm going to have to find out.
Yeah, please do, buddy. That's unfortunate. He's totally gone off the track. He's running up there, I believe, in about the 15th.
About 15th spot, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Lap 7, he killed that car. Just lost it off of 2 and planted it into the inside wall.
Schweigert on the move, passes up Matt Spangler for 3rd. Spangler going back to 4th now. He's got Travis Townsend. Travis Townsend looking to the inside of Matt Spangler. Taking a peek.
Nathan Sedlick.
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy, noticed that you went off the track there, went back and took a look. Tell me what happened, man.
Oh, good old me, you know. Self-spinning off the 2, hitting the inside wall. I don't know what it is. Throttle control or something I gotta work on a whole lot. It just happens way too often.
I mean to interrupt you guys, but Schweigert for 2nd takes over 2nd place from David Rattler. And Travis Townsend on the inside of Matt Spangler for sure.
Yeah, that was kind of a power move by Schweigert. He got just a little bit of run. He just went ahead and pushed it off in there and took that spot away.
Sorry, Nathan, I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy.
Oh, you're fine, Rudy.
Yeah, man, we went back, we watched that. That's unfortunate, man. The car looked great out there. It looked like you were just kind of cruising, getting your feet back under you a little bit. Next thing I knew, you were in the inside wall there off of 2. I just wanted to check on you, see if you was okay, and make sure that we got your side of what happened there, bud.
Yeah, we're all right, and thanks to the guys down there giving me help all night there, and Thomas, and good luck to all them, Alan Bowes, his guys out there. So hope they run well.
All right, buddy, we appreciate it. Sorry you're out of the event soon. We look forward to seeing you back on track next week, my man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. A long way to go, Nate. Glad to see you.
All right, buddy.
Galen Goodman in 10th, now started 12th on the field, up to 10th. And right behind, well, not right behind him, but a little ways behind him, Johnny Reed Foley, trying to hang on to 11th.
I tell you, Rattler's not going away from Schweiker here either.
Got one coming down on pit road, Roger. Who is that? Looks like William Vanderburg. William Vanderburg?
Yes, no, he's coming off of pit road.
Oh, you're right.
Vernon Markham is going on.
Okay. Vanderburg coming off of pit road. He's getting back in 31st place. Looks like he might have missed his pit. He's coming back on pit road.
And that may be what happened while he rolled on through. Also got Matt Spangler on pit road.
Well, that's kind of like out of the ordinary.
Oh, that's kind of an understatement, to be honest with you. He's getting 4 tires, some fuel, and he's headed back out. 17 laps into the event.
I think there could be a little pit strategy involved in that for the long haul.
Well,
Fuel
unless
mileage.
he's running it like a road course where he's running the race from the back to the front, this makes 0 sense to me. I do know he got that car way sideways off the 2 a couple laps ago, but I didn't think that was call for him to come down pit road.
That's going to put him back to 30th now, a couple laps down. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm showing him 30th, 1 lap down right now.
Alan
Shaner. Sorry, I just happened to be flicking through, and Keith Shaner running up here in 21st, all by himself, got nobody around. Kind of catching up to Tommy Lee a little bit, but everybody's kind of got strung out. This has got a really long green look to it.
Yeah, here we are, 20 laps, almost in the books. Yep. Tommy Lee in 20th. Evan Matviecko in 19th. Randall Drake doing really well here in 18th place, 11.5 seconds behind the leader. Michael Libey 17th. Joe Roberts 16th. John Spacek started 20th today, and here he is running up in 15th. Stephen Pearson 14th. Corey Wilson 13th. Thomas Brander has slipped back to 12th. Ken Worley, for all you Ken Worley fans, he's still running 11th, doing a great job here. 6.7 seconds behind the leader. Doing a great job.
I saw smoke down the back stretch, and I'm trying to find out what car that came from. Oh, that was the 8 car of Paul Crumrye. Got in and got Ryan Wells in the side of it. Got way sideways, lots of smoke, but nobody wrecked.
Well, I hate that Nathan said like this day is over already, man. That's a bummer.
I'll tell you what, Vernon Markham, something must be wrong with his car. He is way, way, way off the pace. I mean, he's running 34.5 second laps, and he is way off the pace here.
Yeah, he's staying way up high. His car could be just so loose in the turns. Maybe he just figured he's so far out of it now there's no sense of going out there and racing with these guys. If the leader comes up and goes by him one more time.
Yeah, he's in a hornet's nest. He had to get clear of all those guys because that was kind of an ugly situation.
Yeah, it was getting pretty bad. Schweikert's still hanging on about 9/10 of a second behind our leader, though.
He's in that mess now, Rudy.
Yeah, just looking at that. He finally clears it.
Travis Townsend's trying to get through that. Him and David Rattler both, and they're 3 wide through 3 and 4. Rattler way down the road.
Travis Townsend now running in third. David Rattler fourth. Some guys, they were up there battling pretty hard at the beginning of the race, and now they've kind of settled in here. 26 laps about to be in the books. Brian Wilson fifth. We have one way off of the pace back there. Who the heck that was?
Is it 95? Man, he is way off the pace. Nah, he's actually taking his car behind the wall.
Probably not a bad call. Where he winds up getting somebody else involved in that.
When everybody else is running 30, 50, and you're running 34, 50, yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous for everybody.
Yeah, you're just a running roadblock out there.
It's a moving chicane.
Guys are still out here putting cars laps down, though. Greg Mathis going a lap down.
Oh, Galen Gibbon really loose. Puts the right rear corner in the fence off of two. Alan Bowes way off the pace.
He's ahead of Galen here.
Yeah, but Johnny Foley just went by.
Ah, okay.
That's how I noticed he was way off the pace. His Foley almost ran him over at before. He goes up the hill again, and Gibbon's looking at him like he wants to go around this time.
Yeah, I think Bo's setup might be a work in progress as the race goes on. You just never know. He's
going to have to find something.
Yeah, he likes to kind of keep things to himself there. Oh, great save. How does he do that?
I don't know, but there's a big wreck right there.
Oh, yeah. And no caution?
There ought to be a caution.
How could there not be a caution?
There's no way that's not a caution.
Yeah, I think they were checking up there to miss all that. We're going to go back and watch this from Ken Worley. Because he's seen what was going on, and it looked like he may have done a little checking up there to try to. He didn't know what Alan Bowes was going to do.
Greg Mathis actually was trying to figure out what Bowes was going to do. He lost control of his car in the front stretch and come right across in front of Ken Worley, and it ended Ken Worley's day, I think. Well, I guess that's not his car that's smoking. I guess that is Mathis that's smoking.
Boy, Worley took a heck of a hit, though. He hit him like right in the front right tire. And then he looks like he's going to back into the wall. Yep.
Yeah, with that car broken, he's not going to be able to continue. I don't see how the 84 car is going to be able to continue either.
I can't believe there wasn't a caution.
I can't either.
That's just unbelievable right there.
And you know, I'm looking at this. Travis Townsend got past Schweiker, and he's all over Crabtree right now.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, he may have had a set that was good maybe on a long run, so I'll tell you what, he is really attacking Schweiker right now. We're going to ride along with Travis here on the roof cam and watch this as it unfolds. Ooh, here he goes on the inside of Crabtree down the front stretch. Going into turn one side by side with him.
He took it over. He took the top spot away. Crabtree came back to these guys.
Yeah, ooh. Yeah, you guys are probably, they're going to be welcoming pit stops here. I don't know, what's the pit window?
Pretty soon here. Within the next, I think about 15 laps. I think it's 52 here. Caution's out, caution's out. Got Paul Crumrye maybe in this?
Yes, yes. Oh boy, did he ever hit the wall a ton right there. It looked like he just
more
got
than once.
Yeah, he got loose on his own, it looks like.
Yeah, coming up off of 2, and he found those bumps right there. And he went for a ride down the backstretch. All the leaders ahead and down pit road.
Reviewing this wreck right now, so
I'm watching our leaders, but
yeah, he just lost it on his own, tried to pinch it down to keep it off of that wall, and then tagged the wall a couple more times. So all right, so Crabtree, let's see, Travis Townsend bringing him down pit road.
made 34 laps on our first run. Outstanding start for these guys. We saw some good lead changes. Schweikert got up there to the lead, and then Townsend took both spots away, put him up to the front. I think that's been our only 3 leaders, right?
Yeah.
Townsend beat Schweikert out.
Wow.
Johnny Foley to 4th.
Nice.
What a pit stop for Foley. Come in 7th, come out 4th.
Actually, Foley will be 6th.
Do we have people stay out?
Yeah, Stephen Pearson and DeAndre Artis.
Okay.
Stayed out, and they will be scored.
They'll be pitting this time, though, I'm sure. So
I'm sure, too. Yep, they're coming down pit road now.
Yeah.
So I think he just wanted to stay out there. No, he's not going to get to lead a lap.
Yeah, probably not.
So it's going to put Travis Townsend in the driver's seat. Yeah, now Foley will be 4th. Yep, yeah, that's pretty good. He had a 13.5 second pit stop. That's that had to have been one of the fastest out there. I'm looking at the times here. I don't see anything in the 13s. Schweikert had a 14.4. Townsend had a 14.9. Crabtree had a 15.1. Rattler had a 14.5. Wilderson had a 14.5. Oh, no, I take it back. Tyler McClintock with a 13.9, but still did not beat Foley's 13.5. Man, that's smoking. He needs to keep that pit crew.
Yeah, he does.
Well, looks like we've got quite a few out of the way.
Probably better see. We're a third of the way, or about a quarter of the way through this. We probably better see about grabbing somebody to talk to real quick here.
Want me to open the mic?
Yeah, let's do that.
Go for it.
Hell of a run on that first run, boys. Patrick Crabtree, Roger Wagner in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
I'm struggling there, Roger. I got you.
Sorry about that, buddy. I got distracted right as I started to say that. Hey, man, a good long green run. Looked like you jumped out early and then maybe kind of came back to the guys. Did you guys expect the long green run? Were you set up for the short run? Or was it just a fact these guys just kind of caught up to you there?
Oh, we suck. But we're going to try to work on it. We'll see what happens.
Well, I guess you can't be too much more candid than that. Looks like everybody's doing a pretty good job. We got struck out pretty quick, and everybody's kind of giving plenty of space when the leaders come up. Any issues with other cars out there? Back the 24. Get ready.
Going green, Roger. Talk to you later.
They're about to go green, Roger.
It's your turn, my friend. It's your turn.
Yes, sir. Okay, pace car dives onto pit road. Travis Townsend brings him to the line. Green flag is out. Schweiger smoking the tires just a little bit. Boy, and Townsend just shoots right out ahead. Look at that. Putting the distance on the field like Crabtree did. But here comes Crabtree in second.
Rattler shot up there fast. Oh, he's all over. Back over Jim Schweiger.
Rattler now in fourth, and we're working over the back bumper. Schweiger, pretty heavy duty.
I thought we were going to have a 3 wide down there. We all thought better of that. Got back in the line back there at about 5th place.
Yeah, I seen that. Wilbison right there. Tyler McClintock. Now Wilbison on the inside of Foley.
Battle for the lead. Crabtree's got him on the inside, getting down into 3, and Townsend just lets him go.
Yeah, no sense in racing like that. You're just going to chew up your tires really quick. Crabtree back out front.
Yeah, smart move by Townsend. He knows his car is really good on the long run. He wants us to stay green. He'll let you go now, and he'll come back and get you after a bit.
Well, we got lost quite a few drivers already. Vernon Markham, Greg Mathis, Ken Worley, Paul Crumrine, Alan Bose, all out of the race.
Nathan Sedlick also.
Oh, Nathan Sedlick, yeah, I forgot about him. He was the first one out, yep.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Down to 26 cars left in the field here.
22 of them still on the lead lap. Schweiger's starting to put the pressure up here onto Townsend.
Yeah, looking back on Schweiger from Travis Townsend. Looking like he wants to take a peek going into 3. We just can't quite get the horsepower worked up to get that nose down underneath him. Now he's going to try maybe coming off a 4, but still not enough horsepower. Well, I think them 3 cars might be just evenly matched right now. Rattler hanging on to him too.
Yeah, he sees them guys up there starting to get a little racy. He doesn't want to be part of that. He's going to wait and see what happens.
Looking from Schweiger to head to Townsend now. Now let's go back even one more. David Rattler. Boy, they get hits and bumps coming off a 2. Man, that just kicks that car sideways. I didn't know if you noticed that, Roger, or not. Rattler's car just kind of like took a step sideways.
Yeah, I was feeling that when I was out there earlier. And if you're a little loose right there and it hits them bumps, boy, it's almost hard to save that car.
Yeah, and the last thing these guys want to do is tap that wall and get any kind of damage, because any damage out here whatsoever is going to slow you down.
5 and a 10 car spinning on the backstretch. 10 car. Comes Tyler McClintock out of 7th place.
We're going to go back and take a look at that.
Oh, it looked like the nose started to take off about 3/4 of the way through the corner. And he tried to grab it back, and then where
he was right on the tail of Brian Wilbison right there. I don't know if that air might have been a little bit dirty on the front of that car and maybe took the air off that front of that. Oh, right there, Wilbison got a little bit squirrely, and I think it made Tyler pinch it down just a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to turn it down, like maybe the nose took off on him a little in the dirty air.
Yeah.
And he reacted a little more to what Wilderson was doing, and It just jumped away from him. If everything is right, Ryan Wells should be our lucky dog this time. He's the first car a lap down. He should get the wave as everybody heads down pit road from the lead lap.
All right, let's get down there and check it out. Yes, sir. Everybody on pit road. We'll see who's going to come out the victor on this one. Got a drive through there. I don't. Somebody drove through. Rattler out first, maybe. Crabtree did not pit.
Yeah, I think the 96 couldn't find his pit stall. He drove on through and went back out. Yeah. He was running about 14th, 13th before pit stops.
Yeah. Townsend not coming in. Tommy Lee not coming in. And Stephen Pearson staying out as well. So David Rattler going to be back to 5th. Gale and Gidman 6th. Schweiker 7th. Foley 8th. Wodelson 9th. And John Spisak up to 10th. Good to see John up there in the mix of things. So who'd you say there was a wave by? Greg Sleich?
No, it was the 20 car. Ryan Wells, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like Stephen Pearson, Ryan Wells, Greg Sleich, John Berga.
Okay, that might be the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. You get the lucky dog and then leave.
Leave?
Ryan Wells disconnected.
Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Well, I kind of messed it up because somebody else could have got that lucky dog, you know? Well, here we are, lap 48. Taking a look real quick here. We've had 2 cautions and 2 lead changes. So the only 2 leaders we've had out there, Patrick Crabtree and Travis Townsend. And Patrick's led 41 laps so far, coming to the line, going to be 42. So anybody you want to talk to, or, well, it's getting kind of late now because we're going to double up here.
Yes, they are.
One more lap here. We're going green.
Even though we had a couple of cautions, this has been a very, very good race.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A lot of action going on up in the front. I like to see that.
And a lot of these cars were really evenly matched here. Especially early in runs, so it's making for some exciting racing. And when they stretch out and get that long run in, we're seeing a lot of guys make good moves because their cars are hanging on a lot longer.
I know Travis Townsend and Tommy Lee probably are running the same setup. But I'm not sure Tommy can drive it as well as Travis, because Travis always does do a great job no matter what he's driving. He is just an absolutely amazing driver out here to watch.
Well, he's up here in 4th now. He's going to have to step up if he can do anything at all. He's right at the front now. He was mired back there in about 12th or 13th place. Now he's up in 4th, or 3rd, I mean. So we'll see what Tommy can do with it up here in the front. We already know Travis can. He's been to the lead. So pace car's about to head down pit road. There she goes, waiting on the green. Crabtree nails it, green flags out, back underway. Tommy Lee spins the tires just a little bit. Gidman has died out of the way. He's out of control right now.
I'll tell you what, Travis spun his tires just a little bit too. I didn't know if you caught that.
I missed his because I saw Tommy's car start moving first, and I'm going to catch that yellow car every time.
Yeah. Rattler in third. Schweiker hanging on in fourth. Now
Kid lost about 5 spots there, really.
Rattler on the inside of Travis Townsend thinks better of it though, ducks it in behind him to stay in that draft. And boy, the three of them get together. They could get up there and battle it up here with Crabtree, and we could have some great racing right up in the front right here.
It's just going to get better as the race goes on. You guys are making adjustments on every pit stop, so we're gonna see a separation begin to happen. And some really fast guys are going to get away from everybody else.
Something I want you to watch. Watch the 4 different lines that these front 4 take coming out of 2. Watch the 4 different lines that they run. Everybody's got their own line. Schweiker on the inside of Rattler takes over third.
It looks to me like Rattler's car's a little tiny late exit.
Now we got a battle back here. Wilderson on the inside of Johnny Reed Foley as Tommy Lee falls back even another place. Wilderson just can't get it done. Foley maintains 5th spot. Looking back from Foley here to Wilderson. Watch Wilderson as he tries to attack him coming out of the turns again. Didn't have enough horsepower build up that time. Coming into 1 here though, boy, he closes right up on the back bumper of Foley. And he does get a pretty good run coming off of 2, but just not the line that he needs to complete that pass. Looks like John Spisak gets by Tommy Lee, so Spisak moving into 7th. Foley just a little squirrely that time. That's right along with Wilderson here, looking like he is going to try to catch up to Foley again, coming off of turn 4, and just not enough horsepower. Oh, Foley clear down to the inside.
Got loose off that corner, big time.
Oh man, Wilderson going to get by him, and Foley going to have to fall in behind Wilderson now and fall back to 6th place.
Battle for the lead. Townsend on the inside of Crabtree up here. He's going to take this away here coming off the 4th.
Yep, right there he does.
Schweikert stalking Crabtree now.
Well, Patrick Crabtree said he had just a crappy setup out there and really struggling with it. So now he seems to be pretty fast on new tires and short run. But boy, Schweiker and Townsend are really good on the long run.
Yeah, Crabtree's one of those guys that can take chicken poop and chicken talent in some things. Rattler setup's bad. He's good enough to drive it, make it look better than it really is.
Right.
I think he might be doing that tonight, but if he is, that setup's really bad if he's falling back like this.
Rattler in 4th. Quite a ways back to Wilderson. Wilderson now 2.4 seconds behind the leader, running in 5th. Johnny Reed Foley 6th.
Schweiker just went right by Crabtree going into 1. I know Crabtree helped him out there, but he was going anyway.
Schweiker for 2nd. These guys are, they don't want to see Townsend get out there too far. We're coming up on the halfway mark here. Just a couple more laps, Roger. Schweiker for 2nd. Crabtree in 3rd. Starting to fall back off of Schweiker just a little bit now. keep an eye on these leaders up here. They're starting to get spread out around the field. Jason Berg looked like his has taken his car behind pit road. And David Butterworth. So down to 23 drivers on the track. John Berga, the last one out there on the track in 23rd. A couple laps down, a lap down, I guess. I want to ride along here with Schweikert for a minute. And you can see quite a ways behind Travis Townsend. Well, Townsend's just on a rail tonight, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Car's looking good.
Like he might have got just a touch tight right there in one, and Schweikert did close on him just about a tenth. But then Townsend just stretches it right back out. I think Schweikert's a little better going into the turns than Townsend, but Townsend's better coming off the turns because he can pull right back away coming off the turns. Either that or Schweikert might be just driving it in a little bit harder than Townsend. Crabtree hanging on to Schweikert's tail though. And David Rattler's starting to reel these guys in, Roger.
We are halfway too.
Yes, we are. Let's go back through the field here a little ways. I kind of wanted to go back. Let's see Matt Spangler running in 7th. So let's go back and start with him, and we'll work our way back a little bit. Okay, Matt Spangler in 7th. Galen Gidman 8th. Thomas Brander 9th, and he's got a gaggle of cars behind him. Tommy Lee in 10th. Michael Leiby right there in 11th, and these guys having a race of their own back here, Roger. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
This group's been together for a while now, all the way back to Shane. At least 7 or 8 cars here have been together for quite a few laps, just swapping positions. I've been checking back and forth with them throughout the last 10, 15 laps, and they're just, I'll pass you this lap, and then get past back to the next lap back here. So it's been some really good racing, but everybody's been really clean and really smart about it.
Randall Drake in 13th. Boy, Randall just having an amazing day today. He raced well last week, and I'll tell you what, I think it kind of bled over a little bit psychologically because, man, he is just really on a rail here tonight.
Got a little wiggly right there in 2. Gonna lose a spot here to Corey Wilson.
Corey Wilson on the inside of him, going to put Randall back to the 14th and caution is out. Oh, Stephen Pearson going around. Ouch, that hurt.
Just solo spin right there. Spin off of turn 2. Hits the wall, but nobody hit him.
He hit the wall pretty hard too.
Yeah, he did. He's got all kinds of damage, front end damage there. Left front fender, right front fender are all mashed in.
Right about here somewhere. Started to get a little loose right there. Yeah. Coming out of 2. Looked like he had it kind of pinched down a little bit too much. And he goes out and hits that outside wall pretty hard. Boy, and everybody did a good job keeping away from him. Man, that was a great driving by everybody. Okay, everybody coming down pit road now. All of our leaders. Crabtree, we're going to get up on him here because he's at the front of the field. But who's going to beat who off of pit road? Townsend out first. Schweikert, oh, he just barely beats Crabtree off of pit road. Wow.
Great race off pit road.
Yeah, Rattler 4th off of pit road. Brian Wilderson, Johnny Reed Foley, and Matt Spangler. And then Galen Gidman, Thomas Brander, Tommy Lee. Wow, they pretty much come out the way they went in, Roger.
For the most part.
I don't see the front 10 didn't even change positions.
Does not look like it.
So Michael Leiby did move up to 11th as Spacek goes back to 12th. Randall Drake holds on to 13th. Corey Wilson 14th. Keith Shaner 15th. DeAndre Artis in 16th. Joe Roberts 17th. Matt Vieco in 18th. Mike Viney 19th. Tyler McClintock 20th. Greg Sleich in 21st. Stephen Pearson now back to 22nd. And John Burgess still on pit road. If he was off pit road, he'd probably get that way by. I think he might be coming off pit road now, Roger.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But too late for the way by, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, Pearson's car still has a lot of damage.
Hey, clean these glasses. Man, these things are nasty. How the heck do your glasses get so dirty? Got to be able to see these cars.
Right?
Okay, I think I can see a little better. All right, so ready to get this thing back underway here.
Thomas, Brander, Roger White, you got a copy?
That's it for Roger.
Hey, buddy. Tell me how the race is going for you tonight. Tell me what you think you got to try to go up to the front.
Man, to tell you the truth, right now I am struggling. Can't get the car to do anything I want it to do. It's extremely tight on the entry, extremely loose off. I've been trying to play with different stuff here. We've had a few cautions to try to make it right. I just can't figure it out. So kind of stuck right here around 8th to 12th, and that's kind of where we've been running all night. Hopefully we figure something out where I can get up to the front, but I don't know.
Well, we thought we'd give a check-in because I've been watching that Pepsi car move forward, backward, and I wanted to find out where you were at, what your situation looked like from inside the car, and how you were feeling about the rest of the race.
10-4, we're gonna drop pretty hard here. It's been pretty easy most of the race, and really see what it's got. So we'll see.
All right, buddy. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll hopefully get a chance to holler at you later.
10-4.
All right, well, thanks.
Roger, I believe it's your turn.
Are you sure? Sure it's not your turn?
No. Yours.
Okay, my turn. I got it. Base car's in. Oh, Townsend held him up just a little bit. Good job. Ooh, boy, did he get close to taking off the left front fender of Schweiger right there. And I think that was tire spin. I don't think he was taking this quite bad at all.
Right.
I think the tire spin, he just drove the car to try to keep it straight. And Schweiger's not going to let that go. He is going to make a serious run at him off of turn 2 and try to take this lead going down the backstretch.
Crabtree looking like he wants to take it 3 wide. They're going to, oh my, Travis might have messed up right there. He is way up into the marbles, and I'll tell you what, that's not where you want to be. But he does stay in second.
He put the bumper to Schweiger for pinching that off the front. It really broke his momentum. Let Crabtree get there to take the second spot away going into turns 1 and 2.
He sure did. What'd you do to your mic?
Nothing that I know of, sir.
Sounds like you got it in a can.
Oh, are we going to do this again?
There you go. Now it's better.
Okay.
Crabtree for the lead. Looks like he is going to lead that lap. Good job. Schweikert now going to be the guy stuck out on the outside as Travis Townsend tries to muscle it in underneath him. And Rattler sitting right there waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, we almost had a big wreck back coming on the turn 4.
Thomas Brander off into the grass.
Oh no.
There goes that Pepsi car.
Yep. Oh, and then he hits that barrier on the inside, and that brings out the caution. It's done. Yeah, that let the engine go in that car. That's the interview curse again.
Trying to find him here.
Yeah, he's gone. He tried to leave before the caution fell, and it didn't work out. Gotta go back and see what happened to him. Man, that's terrible. Insult to injury. And he responds, the jinx is real. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
I guess I must have missed what it. Why I don't know why this thing went back too far or something. Because let me see if the goat does it on this lap right here.
It would have been okay until he got to that piece of safer barrier. I think he was all right.
Yep, right there. Yeah, he comes down. It looked like he almost had it saved, and then it kicked right out on him again. He goes out across the grass, and oh, brother. He catches that inside wall.
I'm hating that for him. Wow. These guys are going to hate getting interviewed on the track. Every time we do, something bad happens to them.
I know it. I know it.
Crabtree's evaded it, but his interview got interrupted, so maybe that's what it is.
Well, don't look like any of the leaders are going to pit right now, but Schweikert might. I think Schweikert did come down pit road.
Yeah, he's back here. Oh,
13th.
What, 15th? Yeah, 13th.
Travis Townsend may be taking a peek to come down.
He's just faking to see who was thinking about it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure he was all over that apologizing on that restart because without that could have been really bad to Schweikert right there. Man, it made that whole field, I think, kind of check up behind him. When Travis, he kind of got a little bit squirrely on that takeoff.
I was back checking on Stephen Pearson there as he had gotten a bunch of damage fixed on pit road. His pit crew did a great job of putting that car back together for him.
I'm going to get down here and talk to Johnny Reed Foley.
Uh-oh. Going to go try to end his race for him?
Johnny Reed Foley, you got a copy?
How you guys doing?
Well, Johnny, you're back here in fourth. You've been hanging up in there in the top 10 pretty much all day. What is it going to take for these guys to get up there and tangle it up with them leaders? Because, boy, they are really fast. What do you got for them?
Not much of anything over the short run. These guys are really, really quick. I do think our tire wear is holding up pretty nice, so if we get a long run, might have a shot for them. But honestly, they're just super fast in front of us. You got 2-3 of the world's best drivers. I don't know. Can't get up there, I don't think, without a little bit of help or a really long run.
Well, we've had some nice long green flag runs, and it just seems like now since that first caution, it's been, you know, as we always say, cautions breed cautions. But hopefully we'll get another long green flag run in here before the end of this. And we wish you the best of luck to try to get that up front. Maybe bring home a win here today.
Yeah, man, honestly, this setup we got on here is really good. It's been worked on by 3 or 4 different teams, and everybody kind of worked together, and we got a great piece, honestly. So I'll be happy to bring it home top 5. It's definitely doable. But thank you, Rudy.
All right, good luck out there, Johnny, and we'll talk to you after a while. Okay, Roger. These guys are ready to mix it up here.
Field dwindling just a shade. I mean, we're down to about 22 cars still in the race.
Yep.
All on the lead lap now.
Yeah, looks like Brander took his behind the wall now. Doggone it.
What are we going to have, about 48 laps here to finish this bad boy up?
Yep. When they cross the line, 48 to go.
I think it's your turn.
Pace cars in. Crabtree hits the gas right away. Green flag is out. Rattler gets a great start and comes up on the inside of Travis Townsend going into turn 1.
They almost touched right there.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, that was close. Townsend
Yeah, that was
back
kinda
to third.
scary.
Yeah. Foley in fourth. Let's see what Foley's got for him. You know, we know Crabtree's pretty fast out there on cooler tire, but Travis, I think, has got a better setup on the long run. We'll have to see what Travis has got for Crabtree coming down here. They get about maybe 10, 15 laps on the tires.
And that's what Travis needs to do. He just needs to be smart. He knows his car's really good on the long run. Let this thing stretch out. Let some guys get some laps on the tires. And then he can start making up those positions he loses on the restart. So, he's a good driver. He's a smart driver. He knows that.
Rattler closing up on Crabtree now.
See, I'm back here watching Schweigert in 10. He is having a dogfight trying to get past Tommy Lee as he finally works his way to the outside.
We got 3 Fords up front, Roger. Or, 3? Did I say 3? 2. I'm sorry.
2.
2 Fords up front.
The PSRG guys running at the front.
Tommy Lee now taking a peek. Oh, I don't know, boy. Them guys really mixing it up. Tyler McClintock closing up on John Schweigert now. Tommy Lee back to the 10th position. Right behind him, Matt Spangler. I'd look for probably a pass coming up there before too much longer, because I think Matt's got a pretty good setup under that hood of that. Yeah, here he goes right now, coming down the backstretch. Looking to the inside. Tommy taps the wall right going into turn 3. Matt Spangler makes that pass. He goes into 10th.
Matt Diego and Michael Livey both fell out of the server just now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, nobody else having connection issues except for Foley, who's kind of normal.
Schweigert coming up on Spiesick, and that's for the 7th position. And it looks like he passes him. Not completed yet. Going into turn 1, looks like he does have him now. Spiesick up high, and Tyler McClintock going right in there to follow Schweigert. Wow, these guys are racing it up pretty good now, Roger.
I'm seeing a lot of give and take here. Guy gets position, they're giving it away now. They're not trying to fight for it too far. Earlier, we were just seeing guys fight like dogs. Tommy Lee really loose on the bottom of the group. Gave up that spot to Corey Wilson.
Yeah, that's unfortunately Corey Wilson now into the 11th. Matt Spangler 10th. John Spiesick 9th. Tyler McClintock 8th. Schweigert in 7th. And we got a good battle going on here for 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And first.
Wow, and that Wilson drives it in there hard to follow Galen Gidman.
Yep. Patrick Crabtree just lost all the way to 3rd from turn 1 to turn 2. Townsend got just a little loose right down the exit at 2, and Crabtree worked his way right back up beside, but he loses his spot again.
Rattler out front for the first time today. That's his first lap he's led today, Roger.
It's kind of surprising, really. This car's been pretty decent all night.
40 to go.
And I think we're good on fuel the rest of the way if the tires will hold out for these guys. This is what it's going to come down to. This run right here.
Now Crabtree falling back already 3/4 of a second behind Rattler. Galen Kidman he goes way up in on the high side, and Brian Wilson stays right there on the inside of him. And those two go at it.
It looks like he put it high. Put it into turn one a little too hard. We got a spot for the lead.
Travis Townsend back out front. Wow. Rattler's, he's got to be thinking to himself, where did this guy come from?
Schweiger looking to take the fourth spot away here.
And he does. Galen Kidman going back one more spot.
Foley's looking to take away sixth.
Quite do it yet though. Wilson's pretty strong. Looks like Foley might have got just a little bit loose coming off of 2 that time, and Wilson pulled just enough away from him that Foley can't keep up with him.
Townsend's getting away from Rattler.
That really don't surprise me any.
Not the way his car's been on the long run. He's actually been the best car, you know, 20-30 lap run by far.
He's already 0.6 of a second behind Townsend. Those guys have pulled away by quite a bit away from third place Patrick Crabtree. And I'm telling you what, Crabtree's got a mirror full of John Schweiker real quick here.
I think Crabtree's doing everything he can just to hang on to that car. I think that car is really, really bad.
Schweiker goes on the inside of Crabtree as Crabtree goes way up the hill, giving him plenty of room to get by. He knows he's just not as fast as Schweiker right now. Wilson really loose coming off of 2.
He and Gidman had just swapped positions. I was getting ready to say that because they were working that right behind that pass for third, and Gidman is looking at trying. Oh, we got caution, caution, caution.
Okay. Why did it put me on Matt Vieco here?
Well, that could be.
Watching here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this caution was brought out by. I'm trying to find something.
It kicked me back to Evan Matvieko, but so far I haven't seen him lose it.
Yeah, I haven't seen him do anything. I cannot find what the caution was caused by.
Don't know.
That's not what Townsend wanted to see right there. He definitely didn't want to see.
No.
Caution.
Well, it's all the leaders down on pit road right now. And let's see if Travis Townsend can get out first this time. 4 tire change. We haven't seen anybody. Oh, we've seen somebody try the 2 tire. Brian Wilson. Oh boy. Matt Spangler coming out second with a 2 tire change, and then Travis Townsend in third. So we had a couple of guys up front tried the old 2 tire change, Roger. Brian Wilson come out first. He did 2 tires, and so did Matt Spangler. We're going to have to see how this is going to work out. We're going to probably
found the caution.
We're probably going to have about 30 to go. What was it?
I don't know what happened to Spisek's car, but he pulled off and didn't get quite far enough off the track and come to a complete stop with cars coming up behind him.
Oh no!
He tried to. He went off on the road course portion of the course, and he just stopped, and that was what brought out the caution. So that'll be another driver out. We'll have 18 cars on the lead lap, and it looks like about 20 in the race.
Yep, 20 of them in the race. Michael Leiby's still on pit road, and so is John Berga. They're in 18th and 19th. And Evan Matviecko, boy, how did he get so many laps down?
He must have had some damage. The car doesn't look that bad, but I'm not really sure. Somehow he stopped. He had a little right front corner damage, but that's about it.
Well, we're going to have to see how this two-tire change is going to work out for these guys up front, Roger. I don't know. He's got some fast guys right behind him. They're Townsend, Crabtree, Schweikert, Rattler, all with 4 tires. Wow, they're going to eat him up here in just a few laps.
Well, Spangler's up there too, and you know, that might be a little protection for a little while, but some guys say 2 tires actually do help this car quite a bit. But I'm really having a hard time believing that with the way these guys are running tonight and the lap times they're bringing down, that 2 tires was a good call. We'll just have to wait and see. But right now, I'm doubting that just a little bit.
Whose turn is it to call this one? I forget.
Well, I don't remember either, so we'll flip for it.
You do it.
No. I lost.
You lost?
Doggone it. I like to watch the action right in the middle when we do these restarts when you call them down, man.
Well,
there's a lot that goes on right there.
Well, go ahead. I'll call it down and you watch.
I got you, buddy. I'm already set up to do this. Okay. I'm good to go right here. Going to have that 2-tire front row here. Wilderson and Spangler. I'm still scratching my head on that deal. I hope it works out for him, and I hope the big one doesn't happen, because you can spin your tires pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
We still got 30 laps to go here, so. I mean, you can spin your tires with 4 new tires, so 2 new tires. This might be really hairy. Pace car heads for pit road. Wilderson lets the green fly. A little bit of wheel spin, not too bad. Had shaded to the right. But Townsend all over Spangler already. I don't think Wilderson's going to last 2 turns 1 and 2. Even with Schweikert. Oh, Schweikert gets into Crabtree.
Townsend on the inside. Looking to the inside, going into turn 3. And he does have the 4 new tires to hold that. It looks like he may be coming out on top. He does. Cleanly passes him.
And Spangler looking in there. Schweikert just waiting for an opening. He's got 4 tires. He doesn't want Townsend to get too far away. Wilderson back in fourth already. Got a mirror full of David Rattler, who's now in his left front window.
Wilderson falls way back. Now Spangler going to take the second spot. Schweikert in third. Rattler fourth. Boy, I don't know. Boy, these guys are really starting to mix it up now, Roger.
Yeah, Wilderson way wide there. I don't know if that's a product of the 2 tires or he just drove that in too deep, but Crabtree's on the inside. He's going to be back to 6 already. Actually, he's back to 7.
Yeah.
And Crabtree looking on the inside of McClintock already here for the 5th position. He got bumped out of the way by Schweikert on that restart, and it wasn't intentional at all. Schweikert had to check a little bit, and the car jumped to the right. There goes Spangler off too. Good catch. He's going to run her down through the grass here. He might take it right straight onto pit road. That's what he did last time.
Waker now in second, coming to the line. Boy, and he gets really loose that time.
Wow. Good catch by him. Good job by David Rattler not running him over. I think that Crabtree's got his car loosened up, and it might be too loose for him. I'm watching him fight that thing through the corners.
Crabtree way up high and Wager down on the low side. Boy, that's right where he lost it last time. And here comes, oh my God, David Rattler. I almost looked like it was going to go 3 wide there. Oh, and he gets into Schweiker. Good save by all them drivers.
Woo! That was good driving. That was really, really smart. Smart drive by everybody right there.
Tyler McClintock gets by Schweiker. These guys are bumping and banging their way to the front now.
Yeah, we haven't seen this kind of rough racing in a while.
No. This is really uncharacteristic of this field. Look at this.
There goes Rattler into falling in turn 1.
Oh, and they almost had it saved. And Rattler is going to, man, he really tried on that one. We're going to go back here and watch this.
Yeah, he got tagged right there. Just got in the side of Tommy Lee, and that's what really upset the car.
Wilson was a little loose, and well, I'll tell you, Galen took it way down to the bottom right there, and I think that kind of David Rattler looked like he might have, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but kind of freaked out there for a minute, and it was like, whoa, where did he come from right on my inside like that?
Well, there's some bumps right there as you go into one, and if you don't hit those just right, it really tightens the car on the entry right there. And I think that's what happened. He caught those bumps just at the wrong angle, and that thing just shot up the hill and right into the side of the 3 car.
Unfortunate for them guys, man. I don't know. Well, what do we got here? A lot of folks coming down pit road. Yes, sir.
Well, we can find out for sure. Let me see if we can get David Rattler to give us a quick chat here. David Rattler, Roger Wagner, you got a copy?
Hello?
Hey, David.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Looks like a pretty rough deal there. Rudy and I were kind of speculating a little bit. Did you hit the bumps there going into one and just shot the car to the right?
No, I just was trying to give Galen room there. And it looked like I just gave him too much room for what we were going through.
10-4. Yeah, I know there's some bumps there, and I know if you hit those at the wrong angle on that entry, sometimes it'll make the front end kind of lose grip and it'll shoot it up the hill a little bit. And I wasn't sure if that's what happened to you, or it was just the fact that Gidman got down on your inside. It sounds like Gidman getting down there kind of you gave him a little too much room. Maybe, did you know Foley was up on the top?
Oh yeah, I just I thought we'd all make it through, but unfortunately I got into Foley. I apologized to him. And it was just, hard racing, but I definitely, respect those guys, so I try to give them as much room as possible. I just, guess I just gave too much room right there, or could have just backed out of it right there, but I was racing hard, and unfortunately, we'll come back next week.
Yeah, it looked like you'd actually made the car quite a bit better over the run because you were able to really not let Townsend and Schweikert get away. Hey, had you been throwing big swings at it, or just little changes to try to get it just a little bit better on those longer runs?
No, it was pretty much what we brought is what we ran. So I was trying to just, you know, minimize my mistakes on the track, which I think I was doing later in the race, by making sure I kept it low off the corner so I could get a good run off. And this just needs a little bit more work for Homestead, but I'm sure we'll get it fixed.
All right, David. Well, we appreciate your time. Tough ending to what's turning out to be a pretty good race here. We'll look forward to seeing you next week, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, Roger. Well, I know it's your turn this time.
Okay. I'm all over this, buddy.
20 laps to go. We're going to have 19 to go when they hit the line.
Got a nice little shootout here.
Yeah. Right now, Travis Townsend has led 37 laps. Patrick Crabtree's led 62. John Schweikert 1, and Brian Wilderson 3, and David Rattler 2. So this is caution number 6. We've had 9 lead changes amongst those drivers. Very good driving.
We've seen some really good racing at the front. That was just kind of an unfortunate incident there. David's a way better driver than that. And he said, you know, he didn't mean to get into Foley for sure. The best part of that, really, for Foley, he didn't hit a thing. He never touched the outside wall and no one hit him. So his car is perfectly clean. He's got fresh tires. He's going to be restarting here about 11th or 12th, 13th.
Foley?
About 11th? Yeah, about 11th.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's not in a bad position still. Getting ready for this pace car to drop off here. And Townsend nails it when the pace car gets off. Oh, big spin by Galen Gidman on his tires right there when he went to it. Everybody checks up, but that lets the front three really, really get away.
Crabtree right up underneath Townsend. Crabtree to the front. Boy, right there, just from the start-finish line to turn 1, he already had a run on him. Holy smokes, he's got, man, Schweikert right into the middle of it, too. I think
Townsend with a great run through the center of 3 and 4. A little blocking going on here from the 40 car.
Uh-huh. Travis Townsend way up high, but boy, he does get a good run coming off the turns. Schweikert looking to take it 3 wide.
It's killing the inside wall. Kind of backstretch.
Crabtree back to 3rd. Oh, he's going to wash up the hill just a little bit. But Travis Townsend out front. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Travis, I think, is going to be the guy to beat here tonight, Roger. I don't know.
It's sure looking that way, but I'll tell you what, this battle between these 3 is amazing. And don't look too close, but the 10 car of McClintock has worked his way all the way back and forth after an earlier spin. He's trying to become, Big Red. Big Red. Big Red, I think that's Joe Roberts in that.
Yes, it was Joe Roberts into that. Oh, my. That looked pretty bad.
Got loose off of 4.
We're going to go back and watch this.
Oh, yeah, Joe just got loose right there. Got in the door of the 33 car. Townsend does not want to see these restarts. He's getting beat off these restarts, and he's having to work really hard to get back.
Yep, Joe just tried to keep it up. Oh, and he gathered into Tommy Lee right there, too. And that sends Tommy right out across the grass. But I think Tommy saved it. But boy, Joe back up onto the track, and a few of the other guys are trying to dodge him. Wow.
Yeah, he just got loose there, right up off that exit, trying to keep that thing from getting up there on them bumps. Got in the door of the 33 car of Tommy Lee. Just unfortunate racing incident right there.
Joe heading for pit road to try to get some damage fixed up. And I don't think we're going to see any of these other ones coming down pit road. But Galen Gidman is on pit road. He's coming down pit road right now. He's got a little bit of damage on that car.
Yeah, these guys are setting up for a real short shootout right now. It's going to get really exciting at the front.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Galen's got a little bit of damage on that car. So, all right, but Travis out front again. And being closely pursued by Patrick Crabtree, John Schweikert, and now Tyler McClintock into the mix of it.
Yeah, a great recovery for McClintock, whether he ends up in this top 3 or not. It's been a great recovery because he was about 24th or 25th earlier in this race after a self-spin. He was trying to avoid somebody got loose in front of him and spun out. He went way to the back, and he's worked his way steadily back to the front, so he's had a great night.
Corey Wilson now in 5th, Brian Wilderson in 6th, Foley in 7th, Randall Drake 8th, Matt Spangler 9th, and Mike Vining up to the top 10.
Great runs for several of those drivers. Scott Drake, Mike Vining. Spangler's been up and down all night. I mean, some of these guys, they've just been patient, kept themselves out of trouble. Now they're going to probably end up with a really solid top 10 finish out of this event.
Well, we should get the 1 to go this time by. Now, will they be restarting single file?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I don't believe they'll put that in effect tonight, especially when we're getting down here to the end. These guys like, especially at the end of these races, to try to finish these out double file, and the admins have decided to give them a concession on that and not make single file restarts inside of I think about 20 to go.
Well, I just wanted to say there will not be an IWCR truck race tomorrow night. They are on their bye week this week, so no truck race for IWCR tomorrow night here on MaxSpeedTV.
Yep, got them a bye week. I think next week they go to California.
Yes, they do. I can't wait for that. That's always awesome racing there.
Well, we're going to be about 1 to go right here. Lights are off on the pace car.
Okay, now I believe it might be my turn.
Oh, you mean finally?
Finally, yeah. Well, we're going to have 12 to go when they hit the line here, folks. So 12 lap shootout. This is going to be all about seeing who's going to smoke the tires on this restart, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of guys starting in first gear here, Roger.
I would seriously hope not, because that is second gear is hard enough to restart in here, and all these tires got a little wear on them, so they're going to be just a little greasy. I think all these guys are going to be really ginger on this restart. They want to get this thing to go in green. They want to finish under green. I don't think anyone wants to take a chance of taking any of the rest of the drivers out of themselves. They want to see if they've got enough to get some positions here, so they want it to stay green.
Okay, pace car is in. Green, here we go. And boy, what a great restart by everybody. Didn't look like anybody smoked the tires. Patrick Crabtree already starting to work on Travis Townsend. He is good on them short runs like that. But boy, Travis, there ain't many laps left here to make that short run a long run. So
no, and I think Crabtree is probably about as good on restarts as he gets around here. He's so aggressive on the restarts, he's really in control of himself. Right there, he's out of control.
Oh, man,
Slides it up the hill, and Schweikert's going to be after him now.
Yep.
That's what Townsend wants to see, these two start to battle.
And now Tyler McClintock may be looking on the inside too. Oh, boy, and now Crabtree on the inside of Schweiker going into 3. Now,
that was an aggressive move right there.
If he washes up the hill, that could be bad for him and Schweiker. But, boy, he keeps it benched down that time and does a good job as those two go side by side coming into turn 1.
Townsend is just getting more and more excited every lap. He sees these guys racing side by side. It's less pressure he has to deal with.
That's right. He can just run a smooth line out there. And, you know, it probably... You know, I don't know why the guy don't go pro, because I've never seen a driver that's as smooth as Travis Townsend. And I know I say that a lot, but it's the truth. Man, he is just so wickedly smooth on entry and exit. You might see him wiggle now and then, but he always seems to manage to pull it out of it. Now he's 0.6 of a lead on Crabtree.
But they've got that all sorted out now. They're single file. Crabtree trying to run Townsend down now. Wilderson almost got in the left rear corner of McClintock right there.
I seen that. That was really close.
Johnny Reed Foley's creeping in this picture here in the 5th position.
Riding along here with Wilderson.
Coming to 7 to go here.
Foley in 6th. Spangler 7th. Corey Wilson 8th. Randall Drake 9th. And Tommy Lee hanging on to the top 10 right now. 7 laps to go. Well, we're seeing some great racing right now, Roger. These guys are really, nobody's really battling each other. It's just, I think they're giving it everything they got, and they just have nothing for Travis out front right now.
Now his car's been really strong all night long. He showed that in the first run, and ever since he's just kept himself right in the front of this thing. He's run a fantastic race. He's earned this tonight.
Oh, he definitely did. Yeah. 6 laps to go, but well, I'll tell you what, it looks like Crabtree is kind of reeling him in now, down to 4/10.
It's going to be 5 to go. He's going to have to do something. Getting there is one thing. Getting by is totally different.
Right. And I don't know. I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of blocking by Townsend. He's not that blocking kind. He likes to race you cleanly. So I don't know if Crabtree can get there. Yeah, it could be another thing getting by Townsend though. Still hanging on to 4/10 back. We're going to get out here and watch us a better view. Everybody keeping the pressure on him though. Boy, Townsend under the gun now, 3.5 tenths behind Townsend, Patrick Crabtree, and he is closing. Look at him closing up on Townsend. But Townsend
gets out of time here.
Yeah, Townsend gets such a great run coming off the turn though.
I think Crabtree's really tight in the center of the corners. He's getting in great, but then the car doesn't want to turn right in the middle for him.
Yep.
And I think that's where he's losing his time. He can't force it to turn right there.
Well, we're going to see Schweiker try to put the moves on Crabtree here, because now they're down to 3 to go.
Well, now, if he's going to have to start getting up there and working him and trying to force Crabtree to make a mistake or put him in a position where he has to get offline a little bit. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that move.
Tyler McClintock right there in 4th. Brian Wilderson in 5th. Brian, boy, he's drove a great race today, too. He's kept that mellow yellow car up there in contention all day long. Running in 5th.
2 to go. Townsend just sitting out there being nice and smooth. He's actually starting to get away from Crabtree again.
Yeah, maybe just a touch, but still hanging on to 3/10 behind our leader, Travis Townsend. Going to get the white flag this time, Roger. Gidman now finally gets into the top 10. DeAndre Artis 9th. White flag is in the air. One more lap around this facility. Travis Townsend trying to keep those guys back there.
Swigert looking at Crabtree just a little bit here.
All right, going into turn 3, Travis Townsend way ahead of Crabtree. Schweikert in third. Travis Townsend coming to the line is going to win it here tonight at Homestead. Great job for Travis. Congratulations. What a race, Roger.
Yeah, that'll put him in the chase at the end of the season, automatic. So, fantastic job by Travis Townsend.
Crabtree comes up and gives him a little bump there. Congratulations. So, man, what a finish that he did here tonight. I'm telling you, amazing race. He deserved that win. Foley coming up to give him a little tap. Galen Gidman. Wow, that's amazing. I love to see that. That's what you call real good sportsmanship out there. Well, Travis, are we going to drag, or Roger, are we going to drag them all up into the booth with us here? Or? You're probably working on that. All right, Travis doing his victory burnout here. Man, what a job. Looks like he may have been practicing on that burnout a little bit. Did a good job, though. Hey, John.
What's up, Rudy?
Hey, we'll get to you in just a minute. Hang on, buddy.
Not a problem.
What a race tonight, huh?
Tell you what, that was exciting.
Wow, what a finish. You guys put on one heck of a show, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear their interviews, and man, Travis has got to be pumped up.
Oh, yeah, I'd be jumping up and down my seat. When he seen you guys battling it out so hard back there, he had to have been smiling all the way, smiling all the way into victory lane. So hopefully he gets some guys up here with us, and I'm really anxious to interview him. And Patrick said he had kind of a crappy setup coming into tonight. But I'll tell you what, he was great on the short run, wasn't he?
Yeah, you can't ever count out Patrick no matter what he says.
Even if he had a bad car, he can still drive the crap out of it out there. So I don't know, must be working on well, let's kind of go down through here real quick. Travis Townsend leading 56 laps. Patrick Crabtree leading the most laps with 63. John Schweikert leading 1. Brian Wilderson leading 3. And I believe David Rattler, David led 2. And he is out of the race. We did lose quite a few drivers tonight. Let's see. We'll go down the list here real quick. Nathan Sedlick, first one out of the race. And William Vandiver, Vernon Margam, Greg Mathis, Ken Worley, Paul Crumry, Alan Bowes, Ryan Wells, David Butterworth, Jason Berg, Thomas Brander, Stephen Pearson, John Spissick, David Rattler, and Keith Shaner all out of the race here tonight. So, but all in all, a great race here. We finished with 18 cars, and only 2 of them not on the lead lap. So that's pretty amazing. Taking a look real quick here, we had 7 cautions and 11 lead changes amongst all those leaders. So I don't know if he's trying to get Travis or what happened to him, but I guess I'll just talk to Travis on the track. Travis Townsend, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I got you.
Brother, you had to have been smiling from ear to ear watching those 2 battle behind you. Congratulations on a great victory here tonight at Homestead. Great race out there for you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy. It was definitely a welcome sight to see him battling, but, man, I was sweating bullets up there just trying to hang on till the end.
Oh, I'll bet you were. We were sweating bullets up here in the booth just watching it because we didn't know what was going to happen there. Each time that you guys did start on the restart there, we knew Patrick was pretty tough. and he was really great on them restarts. But it always seemed like you had enough on the long run to reel them in. Was your car better on the long run than his?
Yeah, Rudy, I think I definitely had the car to beat on the long runs. I really struggled out of the hole. I didn't think the setup was going to be very good at all. I was bouncing anywhere from 15th to 20th fastest in practice, and I was just hoping to get a top 10 really when the race started. And then I started picking them off one by one and realized the thing was pretty good on the long run. So that's definitely what it was geared toward. I was hoping there at the end we'd have a 20 or 30 lap run. We ended up having that 10 lap shootout, and I got out of the gate quick on that last restart, and that was enough where I could just stay far enough ahead of them.
Well, we've seen a couple of guys try that two-tire change. John Schweikert did do it at the end there, and he did manage to stay in third. So now we were talking about this, Roger and I, a couple times, that sometimes on these cars, now maybe you can kind of tell us, the two-tire changes sometimes does make the car pretty good, kind of like on a short run, if you know there's going to be a caution. Is that correct?
Yeah, it definitely can. I didn't practice at any of the two-tire stops, so I didn't trust it with my setup, especially being really loose the first 10, 15 laps of the run. I think if I'd have put two right sides on it, it'd probably just spun out on me. But for some guys, with the right setup dialed in, it can definitely be good for a short run.
Well, you bring home the American Ethanol 08 car into victory lane tonight. How does it make you feel?
It's a great feeling, Rudy. This was my first win over here with the IWCR guys. I've been close a couple other times and had some fast cars, but haven't been able to finish the deal. So glad to finally bring it home tonight in one piece and then victory lane.
Well, Travis, just one more little thing here before I let you go. But, I was telling Roger, I don't know why you don't go pro, because you've got the talent for it, brother. You've got, you know how to drive the cars. You can just drive the wheels off of them. So maybe that's something for you to think about in the future. But thank you for talking with us, and congratulations again on a great victory here tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy, and thanks to all the admins in the league and everybody else up front who I was battling with there. There's a lot of give and take there tonight, a lot of respect given and respect earned, so I appreciate that from everybody.
All right, Travis, great job out there. Okay, we got Patrick Crabtree in the booth with us. Patrick, you come home second tonight. Tell us about your race and how your car was on them last few laps.
The race was actually a lot of fun. That was probably the most fun I've had all season. There was a lot of ups and downs. The car wasn't handling the greatest. Schweikart and Townsend were definitely the class of field all night long. We didn't have anything for them, especially if the race went green for a while. But a lot of fun. The cautions kept things interesting. Restarts were a blast. I felt P2 maybe was a stretch for me. I felt pretty solid for P3, so I'll definitely take P2 any day.
Well, we noticed a lot of guys smoking their tires on them takeoffs, and but I really didn't, unless you did it and I missed it, but I really didn't see you smoking the tires on some of them restarts. But you always got a great restart. So, but bringing home second tonight, it's got to be a relief off your shoulders. Just kind of talking about Homestead. Is this one of your favorite tracks? Do you run well here all the time?
I honestly don't really like this track. The only reason being is we barely ever run it in official series. So the only time I ever really run it is in leagues and stuff. So I don't really have much experience here. So honestly, I don't even know if I was running the correct line tonight. So I don't know.
Well, we were watching quite a bit there when David Rattler was in there, and when the four of you were going at it there before that last caution. It looked like all four of you were taking different lines going into the turns and coming out of the turns. So not going to sit here and say, criticize in any way whatsoever, Patrick, but it looked like, everybody running a different line. Somebody maybe finds something in a certain line that another one doesn't. And but whatever suits you and whatever feels comfortable for you, that's the way I like to race myself. But you bring it home second tonight, Patrick. You can't be ashamed of that. If you said you had a bad setup at the beginning of the night, and you bring home second. Staying ahead of Schweikert is a job in itself, because I know he's a tough customer. Both of you did a 2-tire change on that last one, so you were pretty much battling the same thing, chasing Travis to the finish line. Man, I'm telling you, what a finish and what a show you guys put on tonight.
Yeah, you know, definitely. I don't want to take anything away from Travis. He did a fantastic job tonight. He came to the track with a great piece, and he was definitely the class of the field. He did a great job.
I couldn't agree with you more. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to, Patrick?
Yeah, just all the guys at PSRG that work hard every week for MAS. We're happy. We're locked into pro, so very happy to do that in the fall. And I always got to thank the sponsors. Got to thank DX Racer. They're going to be on board with me in the pro series. And let's see, what else? X Factor Custom Paints, Roger Wagner, and just all the guys watching, and you, Rudy. And thanks for doing these broadcasts.
All right. Thanks for talking with us, Patrick. And again, congratulations on your second place, and congratulations for making it into the Pro Series.
Thanks, man. See you around.
Okay. John Schweikert, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Rudy.
Holy smokes, brother. You come home third tonight. Congratulations on that. But tell us what made you decide to only take 2 tires on that last pit stop.
I had done it a little bit early in the race, and my car really came to life with 2 tires. And so there at the end, when I saw them staying out, I was gambling on them 2 tires again, and it worked. Patrick's just one tough customer, man, and it's so hard to get around him when it's all about that checker flag. I think if I got around him, I don't know if I could have ran down Travis. He was definitely he was like class of the field tonight, but it was just a lot of fun, and I was just hoping for any advantage I could have.
Well, I made a mistake on it. I think I said Patrick took two tires, and I think I was wrong on that. Patrick, you took 4, correct?
On that final restart, I stayed out.
Okay, but the last pit stop you had taken 4.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, okay. So my mistake on that, I'm sorry. I was looking at it wrong. It was Tyler McClintock that took 2 tires with you, John, and he finished 4th tonight, so great finish for him. But, man, I'm telling you what, John, it looked like a lot of good racing out there, and you were hanging up there all day long in that top 5, and a lot of good close battling. It looked like you got bumped a couple times. I think Travis even got into you a little bit on that one restart we were watching. If he didn't, it was awful close.
Yeah, I mean, we touched a little bit. It's really, for some reason, this place almost reminds me of Dover on restarts. It's just so hard to get the power down. I don't know why. We touched a little bit, you know. I think any one of us up there could have won it. I'd even throw Rattler in that mix because he was fast, and I hated that we got together there in 1 and 2, and he unfortunately ended his night shortly thereafter. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, you can't ask for much more when you're doing a broadcast, just racing all over the track, long green flag stretches. You know, strategy was involved there until that one caution came out. I pitted with like his 50 to go while everybody else stayed out, and I think if that would have stayed green, we were definitely good strategy, but then that got washed, and it was just running hard to the end from there.
Absolutely. Well, it was still a great race by you out there, John. It was good to see you up into the top 3. I don't know where the points are right now, who's where or anything, but Travis has got to be climbing the tree.
Yeah, Travis is climbing the tree. You know, I think Patrick's probably still leading, and I'm probably just second, just hanging on there. And, you know, we're all just waiting for that chase to start. I know them guys over at PSRG, they're a class act, really, really fast, and they're putting the pressure on. I mean, if you want to be fast and compete with them, you got to put your work in. And I know my team, we dug so hard this week, and every one of us just came together. I mean, we were working our buns off to run good tonight. And, I mean, this is just showing that we're going in the right direction, so I couldn't be prouder, man.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, congratulations again. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank you for these broadcasts. They're a lot of fun, as always. I definitely like to thank the admins. They always do everything top-notch around here, stay on top of all of us drivers and rules and everything. The big thanks is to my team. I mean, we worked so hard this week to bring a good set here. We were good here last time, and we just wanted to keep that going and keep the momentum going. I think we had 4 or 5 of us in the top 10, and man, I'm not kidding. It was just such a struggle all week trying to find that speed, and we did. We came together. It's just amazing. I love this group. And last but not least, I gotta say a big shout out to my brother. I know he always goes back and watches him because he's 7 hours ahead right now overseas. So I love him, I miss him, and can't wait for him to come back on this soil.
Absolutely, and thank him very much for the job that he's doing, and all the soldiers over there. It's a thankless job. You know, they don't get thanked enough. So, but thank you for talking with us, John, and again, congratulations on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you, Rudy. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Yes, sir. Okay, we're gonna run down through the results real quick here, and we're gonna get out of here. Travis Townsend winning here tonight. Congratulations to him. And Patrick Crabtree coming in a little over 0.4 of a second behind him in second. John Schweikert in third. Tyler McClintock, great finish for Tyler tonight in fourth. Brian Wilson fifth. Johnny Reed Foley coming in sixth. Matt Spangler seventh. Corey Wilson eighth. DeAndre Artis, a good finish for DeAndre coming on there toward the end. And I believe he got by Galen Gidman. And Galen Gidman come back up through the field after he pitted there at the end. Had a little damage on the car, but he did wind up finishing in the 10th spot. Mike Vining, great finish for Mike tonight, finishing 11th. Greg Slage in 12th. John Verga 13th. Tommy Lee 14th. Randall Drake, good finish for Randall, staying on the lead lap here, finishing 15th. Joe Roberts, last one on the lead laps, finishing 16th. Michael Leiby 17th, Evan Matviecko in 18th, Keith Shaner 19th, David Rattler got caught up there in that last little tap and ended his day finishing in the 20th spot. John Spissick in 21st, Stephen Pearson 22nd, Thomas Brander 23rd, Jason Berg 24th, David Butterworth 25th, Ryan Wells, newcomer to the league here tonight, finishing in 26th. Alan Bowes, unfortunately, had a bad finish here tonight as well, 27th. Paul Crumry, 28th. Ken Worley, for all you Ken Worley fans, he finishes 29th, 96 laps down. Sorry to hear about that. Just hope you guys are enjoying the show here. That's the main thing up there in the WCR porch, I think it is what they call it. Anyhow, Ken Worley fans there, for him finishing in the 29th spot. Greg Mathis 30th, Vernon Markham 31st, William Vandiver in 32nd, and Nathan Sedlick unfortunately had a bad deal there and got caught up into it, damaged his car, and too much damage to finish, and finishes in the 33rd spot. So, all right, well, congratulations here to our winner, Travis Townsend, at Homestead, 125 laps, and he led 56 laps, and most importantly, the last lap, bringing home to victory lane, and Travis was really pumped up when I interviewed him. So, but congratulations to him, and we'll see y'all not tomorrow night. Well, I don't know. We may have a broadcast tomorrow night. We may surprise you with something, but thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV, and we will see you for another broadcast, possibly tomorrow night.